Hey, what's going on, guys? Fred at Eastgate Unity here, back at you with another video. It's more of a street board. This is the Maxfind FF belt drive. Let's get into it. All right. So what attracted me to this board is the flex deck, the concave it has. They also have their own set of kind of cloud wheel clones. They're 105 wheels. They also have the double kingpins. There is a handle here for you to kind of just drag it along if you want. And the most selling point that I think a lot of people will really like is the swappable battery. So this is a 12S 3P Samsung battery. All right, and if you twist it, just pop it out, and you can remove this if you'd like. So if you have multiple batteries, you can actually have them in your backpack, and you can have double or triple the range, depending on how much batteries you're gonna go with. 1500 watt motors each. They have their own kind of bash guard going on here. All right, really light. That's what I really like about street setups, that they're not crazy heavy and bulky. Yeah, here we go, guys. The concave is kind of interesting, something kind of new. Okay, this is their accessory case. Kind of cheap, just filled up with styrofoam, but it is what it is. Okay, you got the owner's manual. All right, little T-tool. I actually like this. So it's their own style of hobby wing. You know, the regular hobby wing remotes, they're all the same. This is a little bit of a different shape, but it is hobby wing. 3 amp hour charger. Charger for the remote, T-tool, and they're supplying this for the double kingpins. Here where the problems start without even riding it. This is a China-based cable for the charger, not a USA one. Left is USA, right is China, just to give you guys a heads up. Maxfind basically told me we don't have any, just buy an adapter on Amazon. Really? So as you can see, the Maxfind trucks are already really tight. To the left is the Meepo trucks that I used in my one video. These are the front trucks of the Maxfind. So as you can see, it seems like it's really, really loose, but it's not. The trucks are really tight. I reach out to them, figure out what kind of bushings they're using. They are 78A durometer, which is dangerously, dangerously soft for double kingpin trucks. So lucky for me, I have extra riptide bushings. I have 96A riptides. No biggie, right? Wires just kind of dangling. Just to change the one kingpin, I had to take off the entire thing and hold down the screw on the bottom just to tighten the top bushing that I changed. This is ridiculous. So I'm holding this part with my finger. And of course, with these cheap double kingpin, you can't get to there even with the Y tool. But evolves you can. Wrench is stuck inside there, like, Jesus Christ. And all scratched up. Bro, what the See, now I took that off and I have to hold the bolt underneath here and then screw it. Now it's starting to tighten. See, this is the bottom part that goes underneath and has to catch. See that right there? Both kingpins have that. It goes there and then it goes through there. And it's definitely easy to do alone. See that? Out of all my double kingpin setups, I was always able to get to this lower kingpin with the Y tool. This is the first time I've ever had to use this donkey ass wrench here to just manually do this. I can't even get this fucking off. This won't even come off. It's not even bolted in. Like, what is going on with these China brands? Like, what's happening right now?
How can I pull this off? It's not like it's rusted on. It's brand new.
So 5 minutes later after this, I took a hammer and had a whale on the other side of it just to get this wheel off. I didn't record it, but you guys get the idea. Now the bash guard looks like a good handle, but it's really not. The motors are sitting right here, so it's not like you can put your hand in there kind of comfortably. You're pretty much grabbing the motors because there's not that big of a gap right there. This also keeps on popping out. Every time I push it in, a few minutes later, it starts rising up and it just pops out by itself, not even while riding. So I noticed the wheels don't really free roll that well. Pretty simple, the bolts are on there way too tight. Not a big deal, right? Not exactly, because that tells me what they're doing at the factory is using electronic tools, which is not really good for things like this. I'd rather have it hand tightened or hand loosened so it gets proper free roll and the bolts won't strip trying to get them out. So I noticed the belts were really tight, so I go to take off the belt cover, and I thought it's just, 3 bolts. 1, 2, 3, and no, it's the entire bash guard. That's all one piece. So that's kind of weird. Yeah, these belts are way too tight. I said these in my quick tips videos. Always get these. These are a lot better than the standard little things that they give you. These you can actually reach in, you won't strip. You can do it without turning, without taking off the wheel. So after I put in one harder durometer bushing on each kingpin, I took it out for a ride with the 90mm wheels I had sitting around. I didn't want to get the 105s dirty yet, and it's still really squirrely. So I'm gonna keep it inside. I'm gonna change all the bushings and then give it a real review. But so far, obviously not too good. Also, outside is freezing cold. There's snow everywhere. There's salt everywhere. So I decided to just do this unboxing and this experience with you guys in the meantime. Please comment, share, subscribe, show some love. Have a good one, guys.